Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stanley Cup playoff watch-along here on Zuccala TV. Tonight it is Game 3 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. Obviously on Friday night we did not do a watch-along. I got caught up at school, so I'll say that now. And I'll probably say that maybe another couple of times tonight because I know I'll be asked about where was I on Friday. But Montreal took a 2-0 series lead on Friday with a 1-0 win over the Winnipeg Jets. Tonight, back at home, Montreal's going to try and take a 3-0 series lead. And you know what I was thinking, right? I was thinking about this the other day. And obviously, Winnipeg swept Edmonton. It could be a possibility that Montreal sweeps Winnipeg. Montreal then moves out, or then plays the Colorado Avalanche or the Vegas Golden Knights. I think if it's Colorado, it's called. I don't know if it's Vegas or I know if it's definitely Colorado. They'll be playing Colorado, who wins that series. I don't know anything about if Vegas wins, but as of right now, Colorado has that series lead. So there you go. So if it's Colorado, Montreal plays Colorado. There could be a possibility Colorado sweeps the Habs. Now you're asking, Adam, why? Why would I say this? Because you go back, I think 2018 it was, in that playoffs. But I forget who it was. I gotta remember, but I remember Carolina swept whoever they played in the second round. I think it was the Islanders, and then they got swept by the Bruins. Oh, that's what it was. The Islanders swept Pittsburgh. Then the Canes swept the Islanders. And then Boston swept the Canes in 2019. Sorry, 2019. Boom. See, it might just be one of those things. It might just be one of those things where, hey, that's just the way she goes. So if Montreal can complete the sweep here on Winnipeg, I'll be very interested to see how it goes out between them and, say, Colorado. Now, here's the thing. I saw these stats about, you know, the percentages of moving on and all that. Obviously, the sweep and the series win for Montreal leads heavily in their way. But, you know, they were the fourth lowest out of all the teams that lead their series right now. New York Islanders, Tampa Bay Lightning, Colorado. I think probably Vegas and Boston were even in there for whatever. Like they were in there, and even Winnipeg was. But out of those four teams that are currently leading their series, including Montreal is still rated the lowest out of all those teams, which is just a sign. It looks like they're actually going to be adding more people tonight into the Bell Center than what they were obviously last time. And we're still just 5 minutes away. Obviously, Carey Price will probably be in net for Montreal and Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg, so I don't really have to go much into that. Also, big news today on Canada front, on the national side of things. Team Canada won the gold medal today in the IIHF World Junior or World Championships, not the World Junior, just the World Championships in Latvia. And of course, setting up the goal for the victory was Connor Brown and Nick Paul on a 2-on-1, scoring the goal. Just absolutely fantastic. The Sens won the World Championships. It's all good. And I actually saw a tweet just a couple of minutes ago, and it said, Bernard Docker, Connor Brown, and Nick Paul are all more decorated than Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and I don't know if it was Nylander or Morgan Riley, but that's it. I was like, wow. And obviously, you might say, well, Connor Brown and Nick Paul, that's just their first. I don't know if Nick Paul's ever won a medal at the World Championship, but like Connor Brown, Bernard Docker, that's his first medal. But you got to remember, Bernard Docker, he had a silver in the World Juniors this past year, right? He had a silver in this past World Juniors. And didn't he win gold the year before, if I'm not mistaken? But anyways, the point is, he has won other medals in his life, besides just this one today. So congratulations to those three guys. I would put on my Sens jersey, but it is hot today. Temperature, well, it was around 28 today, the high, but it feels like 32. I'm sweating. I'm sweating here refusely. I had to turn off my fan because I know during Game 1 I had my fan on, and it was just like lagging out the stream and all that, so I turned that off. Let's see here. So yeah, we just had those issues, so I just turned off the fan tonight. I am actually expecting a package to show up today. It has not showed up yet. So I'll be keeping a close eye on it for it. It's for the Euro tournament coming up this Friday, which if you're on the Discord or if you've been on the channel, you know exactly what's going on later this week. Obviously, Italy and Turkey started off on Friday afternoon, and then Wales and Switzerland Saturday morning. I'll be doing, and obviously I'll be into that more as the week goes on, and especially I was thinking about actually doing like a video about like my predictions and all that, but that's besides the point. So we'll just move on from there, really. But I keep checking, and it's today by 9 p.m. But usually when they say today by 9 p.m., it's not today by 9 p.m. It's usually today by like 3 p.m. It's now 6 o'clock on a Sunday. So I'm a bit confused of where the hell my package is, but it is what it is. But yeah, no. So we got that down. The Sens at the World Championships, and yeah, man, it's honestly. I wonder what's gonna happen if Montreal takes a 3-0 series lead here tonight. I said this about, the last series against Toronto when Toronto was up 3-1, but I don't see this actually passing, maybe at Game 5 at most. Winnipeg just looks dead, and obviously without Scheifele, they've just looked gassed, and even Dylan DeMello's out day-to-day with it. I don't know if he's back yet or not, but he's out, They're missing a lot of their key pieces, and their goal scoring has just been kind of silent, obviously, right, for the most part. So they got to get that going tonight, and definitely a win in Game 3 for the Jets would be massive. But if Montreal gets one tonight, I think that'll it'll put the Jets on the brink of elimination, but it will put them on the edge for sure. Just overall. But this is a Swiss Chalet commercial. What the hell is this? Fans will once again be back, obviously. Well, this is Toronto for sure. I know this is Toronto. This is some ad. I don't know what it is for. What? Whatever. So, what was I going on about? Yeah, and also there was news today. Great news today coming from the government saying that they will allow the Canadian team and also the American team for the next series to travel in and out of Canada without quarantining for the entire series. That being said, if Montreal, they will allow that American team to come up to Canada without quarantine and play their games without interruption, without break, unless of a positive COVID result. But with possibly some players vaccinated now, and America a bit more vaccinated now. Obviously, we see packed houses now at TD Garden, T-Mobile Arena. That was packed the other night for Game 3. So it's really seeing a positive COVID test, moving forward is going to be a bit more rare to see. Some idiot on his electric or gas-powered bike. Anyways, so that's great news. Because obviously, I was questioning that, over the last couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, time's coming now to make that decision, Canada. We gotta make that decision soon, because, like, what's going on here? Because obviously, living in Canada for this entire COVID experience, the government has been slow. The government has been pretty slow on their decisions. They've either been really slow or very quick on their decisions. But I felt the decision made today was very at a right time. You know, at least they didn't keep it last minute. They know the structure now of where everyone's at. You know, with the vaccinations and all that. So definitely big news there. And that's gonna be great to see an American team back in Canada for the first time in, well, since the bubble technically, but with fans in the building and all that, it's almost a year. So the broadcast has started. Obviously, the game has not. Montreal 2 wins away from a conference final. They could be Canada's team to move forward this year. You know, there's been lots of comparables to Montreal this year about being the 2017 Ottawa Senators, kind of something like that. Like a good team with some young players, a team with some veterans that can pull together and do really well. So that's kind of who they're. I'll be honest though. I could kind of see that. I could kind of see that comparison, but I don't see it at all. That Ottawa team was, if you look at that Ottawa team, it's 10 times better than this Montreal team, by a landslide. Besides maybe goaltending, but everything else I think goes Ottawa's way really. So, more Montreal fans outside. Obviously, are those people coming to the game? They got people like outside the Bell Center now going to dinner. I'm like, just go to dinner near your house. You know what I mean? Because Bell Center's right downtown Montreal. And you know it. If you've ever been to Montreal, you know. But, I was a bit surprised about this game. So here's the thing, right? This game obviously being played it's going to be starting in just a couple of minutes, but this game on the calendar is scheduled at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, it's Sunday. I get that. Early afternoon, early night, late afternoon game. Okay, fair enough. Eastern Time. It's not like it's Winnipeg and it's set at 5 p.m. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But Game 4, which is actually going tomorrow night. It's a back-to-back night for these teams, just to kind of catch up with the American side. It goes at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Like, if it was 8 p.m. and we were playing in Winnipeg, okay, that's fine, because 8 p.m. in Winnipeg is 9 p.m. They've had some games that were 8 p.m., at 9 p.m. in Winnipeg this year. But I don't get why they're giving us the American prime time, which is 8 p.m., American prime time spot. For those who don't know, American prime time is always 8 p.m. Eastern. But then a Canadian prime time's been always 7 for sports. And that's just how it is. If there ever was a Canadian team, if there ever was a Canadian team in the final ever again, the games in Canada would be, well, actually, no, it would probably be, if it was 2 Canadian teams, it would definitely be 7. It wouldn't be 8 o'clock, but whatever, that's besides the point. But, it's going to be a good night tonight for sure. But I honestly expect more of the same. I watched a bit of that game too. The kind of the ending of it, and it just looked like it was all Montreal. Montreal just capitalized on Winnipeg, and Winnipeg couldn't do anything about it. Because here's the thing: one thing I realized is Winnipeg, when they break into the zone, they like to stop up and wait, and then they set up. That's kind of how Winnipeg works, their offensive zone, right? But Montreal is always on that back check, so they don't have time to. Winnipeg has to get something going where they could, keep moving on their break-ins. Their break-ins, like I said, they stop up, back up, and, pass back to the defense or whatnot. But you turn back, and there's a Canadiens player right there. So they've just been caught in like almost every single position. Like, it has just been tough for Winnipeg to function offensively. And definitely going into tonight, you have to watch out for that. And I without Scheifele and DeMello and all that, Montreal or Winnipeg is in deep trouble here. But the teams are about to take the ice. There's the Jets, obviously. Jets in their white, Habs in their red for obvious reasons. I actually did see one tweet. I forget if I mentioned this, but I saw this one tweet, and it said, if Colorado ends up playing Montreal, when games go to Montreal for games 3 and 4, because that would be the case, Colorado should be forced to wear their reverse retro Quebec Nordiques uniforms, which is honestly, which would just crack me up, and honestly it'd just be such of a a piss on the Quebec Nordique franchise, but whatever. So here they come. Habs are now taking the ice. Carey Price leading up the Habs, obviously been fantastic. And fans are in the building. $1,000 for the fans. Obviously, we knew the ticket prices was a big thing for Game 6 against Toronto. I've not heard much about tonight, but maybe stuff has gone up, maybe stuff has gone down. Who knows? But it's going to be time here for Canada, and yeah, it looks like they are filling a bit more of the stands, or they've at least spread out the fans a bit more. So we'll see about that. Of course, it's sold out as well. Like oh my god! I'm looking at my hair, and it's been so hot. My hair is like frizzing upwards now. It's been that bad, but whatever. All the fans. Okay, so here's my thing, right? I said this a couple of days ago. I questioned the goalie standing on the blue line now for Canada. I thought the league changed that rule, like where you just have to stand on the blue line now. But Hellebuck's standing near his net, so maybe that has changed. Or maybe it hasn't changed at all. Because, I was talking about how Ray Emery stood in his net. Ray Emery stood in the net. Literally in the net for Canada. So, Connor Hellebuck, no, he's out there by just above his crease there, in between the hash marks. So, okay. That makes sense. And then Montreal's doing their thing for the residential school where they found the 250 children, and they've put shoes on 215 seats, so that's good stuff there. But game's going to get underway in just a moment after they have their moment of silence here in Canada. Where is, what's her face? Renee, I forget her name. She's the old lady that sang, and she was fantastic. And, as much as I, dislike the Habs as a Sens fan, I still enjoyed Renee. I forget her name. I think it was Renee. I'll look that up. She was fantastic in the playoffs, I'll tell you that. Old Habs singer. Jeanette Reynaud. See, I knew Reynaud, or the Ran was in her name. Okay, Jeanette Reynaud. Her genres was pop. How's she doing? Is she still alive? She's 75 years old. Okay. So she's doing all right. Jeanette Reynaud is doing all right. What's she doing now? Career? What? Are you serious? I thought she always sang the Habs playoff anthem. I didn't know they actually... Because I'm just reading here, she started doing it in 2014. And then she came back for 2015, 2017. Oh, but she did anthems for the Nordiques. Okay. I swear she did it in Montreal for way longer, but okay. So now, Canada, and obviously, it's nice being the only, two Canadian teams. You only have to really wait for not that long because it's Canada. It's funny. I would go to Sens games in Ottawa, and you'd have to stand for Canada and the Star Spangled Banner. But then, you go to an OHL game, I would go to, an Ottawa 67s game when I was younger, and I'd just stand for Canada. I everyone sit down. I'm like, what are y'all doing? But then I realized we're playing, I don't know, Mississauga Steelhead. So it's like, oh, okay. Makes sense. But, big night tonight for both these teams. This Game 3 is just so important for both sides. You don't wanna have the Habs want to push the Jets to the brink, and the Jets don't want to be there. So Paul Stastny is back in the lineup. They were actually showing a picture during the pregame show of his dad. Actually, he actually took a picture once with Cole Caulfield. So you got fans and players on both sides, and so the anthem is now over, and here we go. All right, let me change this up here, and it's about to start the first period. Obviously, for those new viewers of the channel, I will give the time, the times of the periods, the time of the period at certain points of the period. So, because I listen, I'm not sitting here for 3 hours clicking a button saying start time, stop time every 10 seconds. So Paul Stastny back in the Jets lineup. Obviously missed Game 1 and Game 2. A big boost there for the Jets. And we're about to get underway. Wheeler, Dubois, Connor, Forbes-Pionk, and Gallagher, Deneau, Lehkonen, Sherratt, and Weber. The Jets win the faceoff, and we're underway here in Game 3 at Le Centre Bell. The very thin Centre Bell Center. Icing within 11 seconds. This is what I mean about me clicking a button for 3 hours. Coming into this game, obviously, the Habs have won actually 5 straight playoff games. They have not done so since 2014. Another thing, too, obviously we saw that in Game 1, the first time that they have scored 3 goals in the first period since 2006. That stat is just scary. And then I saw another stat. I forget. It was like a really stat, or it was a stat that was like a long time ago. And so here come the Jets. I don't know if the Habs got a shot there, but just dump it in. Get the first changes in, obviously. Hallbucks can come up, play that back to Suzuki. Ooh. Ehlers got tripped up there. No, Ehlers just fell. He's just I think he tripped over the line. That's what happened. All right. Minute 15 in, and Montreal ices the puck. So Montreal had the first early chances here of the game. Winnipeg has not had basically any offense this game whatsoever. After the icing, puck's back in Winnipeg zone. It's honestly... Send it up. They got Wheeler on a little short break. Oof! Wheeler just missed high. He had the corner entirely pick, basically, if he got that on net. Kotkaniemi tried to slides it through to Paul Byron. Doesn't go. Some good action here from this top line from Winnipeg, who had a bit of trouble in Game 2, obviously. First game without Mark Scheifele, so Pierre-Luc Dubois slides onto that pairing of Wheeler and Connor. All right, so we're just playing some ping pong hockey here. As it looks like teams are changing once again. Montreal's just going to dump that in. It's really just been, honestly, obviously it's only been a couple of minutes in. The thing is about these playoffs, and it's definitely these two games. Oh, here's a little 2-on-1. Suzuki, Caulfield. Suzuki tries to shoot, but Hellebuyck holds on for that one. That was a really tight angle for Caulfield. If that was going to go in, that would have been some type of snipe. I will tell you that. That was a nice pass there by Connor over the Wheeler. Let's see this. He didn't miss by much, I'll tell you that. Let's see this angle again from this Caulfield shot. Yeah, he tried to pick the high corner and he hit Hellebuyck's mask. So Buck's getting it fixed here by the trainer. Even though, Game 1 didn't go really, both games didn't go Hellebuyck's way, Hellebuyck has been really, really solid as a goaltender. Maybe the only goal I could really think of might be that Suzuki goal in Game 1 that he kind of gave up on. But, there's been some really, really, really good saves that he's made this series for sure. So I feel bad for Hellebuyck, and it's definitely one person who the Jets want to win for, let alone their fans. So there's an instance of the offside here. 16:30. There was an instance right there of the, Montreal, the Winnipeg break in, the Montreal back check of simply, I think it was Kopp trying to just skate into the zone. And he was just kind of lightly skating. He was just waiting for someone for a drop pass. And the drop pass was the Montreal player. So... he didn't have anywhere to turn, anywhere to go. Like I was saying, Winnipeg's offense is, a lot about setting up and, taking it a bit slow. Obviously, in a fast game of hockey, that's hard to do, but they do it at a pretty, good speed. That can fool some teams, but Montreal is just, with their back check, the way they back check, shot there was way blocked to the corner. Only a couple of shots so far in this game, 3 in total. 2 for Montreal, 1 for Winnipeg. And here comes Corey Perry, who... Why is my stream going at a pace of a snail? Oh my god. I'm trying to watch this, right? Yeah, exactly. Fix yourself. Thank you. Oh, no, it's gone back to snail mode. There's a shot from the point. Fix yourself. What's going on here? Why am I watching snail hockey? Corey Perry tries to find Eric Stahl. Oh, no. Why has Eric Stahl with Corey Perry just been the best thing? Oh, we're going to try something. They score! Corey Perry in the back of the net. I don't know why it's fixed itself now. But Jesus, that was just an embarrassment. Montreal scores the first goal of the game. And it's 1-0. You know, out of all that, I saw, you know what? I saw a goal coming out of all that. What ended up happening here was Corey Perry and Eric Stahl just outworked the Winnipeg Jets. That's just awful. This is their fourth line. Corey Perry just worked his way around, and I don't know if it took a deflection, but Hellebuyck really did not see it coming. Yep. So, Montreal gets the first goal of the game here, and it's 1-0. Just 4:45 into the first period, Carey Price just faced the second shot of the game. And you know what the thing is? You know, that fourth line between Armia, Perry, and Stahl has actually been really good for the Habs. But the line that Winnipeg had out there was their top line. I mean, come on now. Here goes Winnipeg. That shot by Lowry went way wide. And oh! Ooh, good stick there by Joel Edmondson. Shot from the point, and he poked the puck away. But when you got your top line out there, you expect top line things, not goals against. That's for sure. Oh, here comes Montreal again. Paul Byron's going to stop up. Point shot. Hellebuyck just got a piece of that. And then they're going to get another shot. Nope. So nothing has really changed since game 2. It's just all been Montreal here. Another steal off another Winnipeg turnover shot. Winnipeg looks gassed here. But they get it out, and there's no icing. Holy cow, my stream is just terrible. This is Sportsnet now too. I don't even know what I'm getting. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, Ehlers got turned back. Back to Neil Pionk. Shot. Easy for Carey Price. 13:22 remaining, and they're going to have a first stoppage of play. I'm going to fix my stream, because this is just god-awful. You know what? I'm just going to reset it here. But no, Corey Perry gets the first goal. And I'll be honest, like, that's not surprising that he got the first goal. I'm about to go to Stream East, for God's sakes. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. They won't have streams that lag, and that's for sure. But, that Corey Perry goal, you know, I guess that's kind of expected. Winnipeg just being outworked in their own zone by Montreal. So that's how it's done. It's 1-0 obviously here. Okay. I got a different stream now because Sportsnet is just on a night where their national teams are playing, their streams are not working. That's fantastic. So as of right now, as it sits right now, early here in the first, we're still early in the first. It's still just, it's 1-0 Habs. Who's this? Who's this in the building? It's some old Habs players, I guess. I don't know who it is. They didn't have a thing for it. So here we are back again. Better stream, so it's not lagging this time. As 12-13. Oh, there's a shot. Big rebound there for Carey Price, but no one's in front of the net for the... Now, why were the Jets set up 2 aside here? They just dump it back in. Oh, turnover here. Ehlers has it in front. Stastny couldn't get a shot away. They go back to the point. Ehlers from the point. No. Carey Price did lose his stick, but he did retrieve it. Ehlers goes back to the point, but that was tipped out of Montreal's zone. Whoa, Logan Stanley missed the dump in, which caused Winnipeg to be offside, and here goes Montreal again. And then Brendan Gallagher then slips over the red line. Holy cow, this red line here in the Bell Center is just god-awful. Logan Stanley might actually have no skill. I honestly, he just skated 2 strides and lost the puck. I honestly have never seen a guy with less offensive skill in my life. All right. And it goes to the net again. Deneau on the rebound. Oh, jeez. There's a penalty coming up here. The Jets, though. I don't know. There's a hook. Hook on Josh Morrissey. He's not happy about that one. He is not happy about that one. Let's look at this. Let's see this. What's Josh Morrissey saying? Yeah. That's a hook. That's a hook. Oh my god, yeah. Like, that could not have been, like... That could not have been more of a hook than what it was. So Montreal power play, 4 for 24 in these playoffs, and obviously Winnipeg power play 13 for 16. So the way it's looking right now, it could be a nice PK for Winnipeg, but we'll see. Oh, that took a weird bounce. I think we saw some of them weird bounces in Game 5 of Toronto. But Montreal, all 4 goals on their power play have come in their last 10 power plays. So their power play has gotten hotter. They had a bad start against Toronto, and then once they started winning against Toronto, their power play came alive. So keep an eye out for that. There's still 1:15 remaining in the power play here. Oh, Caulfield missed it, but actually got all his way to Suzuki. That was a complete accidental move there. Here's Tyler Toffoli. We haven't seen him a lot this game so far. He scored the goal in Game 2. And go back to the point. Gustafsson. Back to Toffoli. He is shot on. Hellebuyck makes a save. 11 minutes to go here in the first. 55 left on the power play. Those teams are going to change up. So here we go. Yes, my hair is looking crazy. It's because it's sweaty and I'm trying to have the air flow through it properly. It is bad in here. Look, I got like a complete mop. Winnipeg clears it down the ice. Shots currently, a minute before halfway through the period, is 7-2 for Montreal. Oh. Montreal lost the puck going into the Winnipeg zone, and I don't know what defenseman it was, but he tried to send Kopp on a little break. Don't know how far he would have got because he was like in a Montreal Canadian sandwich, but the pass just missed him, and Lewis loses it. Trevor Lewis lost it in his feet. Here's Shea Weber, Gallagher, Petrie over the Kotkaniemi, back to Petrie over the Weber, one-timer shot. Hellebuyck makes the save, it deflects and out of play. Or the Jordy Ben blocked that shot. I forgot Jordy Ben was playing in the NHL. Well, yeah, off of Jordy Ben's skate and out. Gotta check the blades, I'll tell you that. Gotta check that blade. Probably cracked. That's that Shea Weber shot. 4 seconds left on the power play here. Shea Weber again from the point. Power play ends. Nothing doing. 10:03 remaining here in the first. See, the thing with that is that actually was pretty well. That was pretty well played. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was gonna say, well, the shot felt was too far out, but you know, funny enough, that shot came right after the power play ended, so it didn't count. Only one shot for Montreal on that power play. Although I swear they had 2, but we'll go with what the game says, I guess. Oh, bad pass there. Just going to throw that on Carey Price there. Where's that second forward? Where's the third forward there for Winnipeg? And now I'm having extreme troubles again. Corey Perry tried to make a move. Then he just buried Neil Pionk. Puck goes out of play, and they're going to stop. There's not a penalty on the play, is there? Oh boy. Shea Weber with the bomb, man, I'll tell you that. No, they go to commercial break. So honestly, this first period has all been Montreal. You know, besides the power play Montreal just had, it's just all been Montreal. You know, whatever Winnipeg tries to do, it just gets negated by how Montreal plays the game, that back-checking style. And I've said it for, I think, 2 or 3 times now this stream. Just, you know, that's just been killer to Winnipeg. I said, yes, the game of hockey's fast, but Winnipeg plays their style slower than other teams. And, you know, their setup is a bit slower than other teams. I mean, their setup is quick, but they do it in a slow fashion. You know what I mean? And definitely just... Montreal has just been killing them on every... another thing, too, I heard was their neutral zone, you know... the neutral zone has just been all Montreal this entire series. And it was once again there. They were trying to break out. Pierre-Luc Dubois couldn't find a pass. He couldn't find a pass forward. He tried to... Well, first of all, I don't know why he tried to drop pass it to no one, but he did. Like, there's just been no passes up. Like, the breakout for Winnipeg has been a tough time. Getting out from their blue line in, that's just tough. It's been tough for them to do that, but it's just been... Montreal's just been killer, man. It's just one of those things where Winnipeg's number has just not gone their way. All right. So 9 minutes remaining here in the first period. Oh, there's another chance for Corey Perry. There's a point shot. Rebound. Goes to the corner. I don't know if it's my laptop or what. I might actually just go to my phone in a second. Because this is taking an absolute, like, shambles. Does my phone have power, though? Oh, jeez. There's some weird point shot. Oh. There's like some point shot here. Montreal ices it. There's a point shot, and it just trickled by Carey Price. I think Mason Appleton got a high stick. Let's see this. There's a chance. Corey Perry just couldn't jump on the rebound. Now let's see this. Oh, that's a butt end. That's a butt end to the chin. Oh, quick shot off the draw was blocked there by Winnipeg. Still only 3 shots for the Jets as of right now. Stanley with the point shot. That's too easy for Carey Price. That's too easy. Right into the glove. Right into the glove of Carey Price. And it's just like nothing happened. Oh my god. I think it's my laptop. I'm about to actually go to my phone. Oh, there's a chance. Cop. Oh, what a save by Carey Price. Oh my. 7:58 remaining here in the first. What a chance for Andrew Copp. I mean, he had way more time than I thought I think he thought he had. Ealer made a nice skate here, and he just found Copp. Head up quick. Oh, what a nice pass. I think Copp missed it. I think he missed the shot that he wanted, really. What a chance. Here's Pierre Dubois. Jesus, Price was way out of his net. The puck wasn't rolling. Dubois had a goal. Another point shot. Jets turning it on here. Jets putting on some moves here. Oh. Blake Wheeler's got to go to the front of the net, not the side of the net. What is he doing? Oh, Pionk. Oh, can't keep it in. What a good play there by the Jets. My question is there, right? I don't know, for those who are watching the game or who had, like... Blake Wheeler had a chance to go to the slot there for a pass, and he just sat there at the side of the net. Like, that's my thing. Blake Wheeler's such a big guy that he should know that he should move to the front of the net when he can, because I know he could body some people in front of the net. It's not even funny. Here they go, the Jets again. Appleton, Vesalainen, and Trevor Lewis, I think. This is the 4th line. Oh, boy. Josh Morrissey lost at the line. He's had a mad game so far. Here goes Corey Perry again. One of the best Habs all year. 6 minutes remaining here in the first period. Put back in front. No. Petrie holds it. Fires. Blocked by Lewis. This Jets line is still out here. So they're going to try and get it out. But this will go... No icing. So Jets will be able to change. It slowed down pretty quickly. And that puck was gloved ahead. So we're going to have a little pause and play. 5:21 remaining here in the... Hey, well, what's going on, man? This has been a crazy first period. It's a hot day. And, just winding down here the first period as it's all been Montreal. Although the Jets actually, you know, in between this last and the last commercial break, the Jets turned it on a bit, and it's good stuff. Mike, I think my computer's actually just dying on me here. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. So, I might be going to the phone for like the last period and a half here. Or the next 2 periods. And now my stream just froze. But whatever. No, I don't know. Well, no one's joined me yet. We had some people in here earlier, but oh, that's good. That's good. Well, what's on the menu, Walt? Because it's a nice day here, at least in Toronto. I mean, if you got air conditioning. Not like me. Moving post to post. 12 shots. Oh, that's what they mean. Okay. So here we go, back. Obviously 5:20 remaining in the first. Hellebuck almost got caught, you know, leaving his net there. There's a chance in front, jeez. Oh, and here goes Ehlers. Breaking in, Ehlers back to Paul Stastny. That's blocked by Edmondson. Oh, Tyler Toffoli with the turnover. Ehlers with the puck. Jets keep it in. Neil Pionk's going to go down to Pullman. His shot on. Ooh. Almost beat Price. Here's Pionk again. His shot. Here's the thing. Who's in front of the net for the Jets? Their biggest guy on the ice right now, besides the biggest forward, is Blake Wheeler. He's not in front of the net. I know Blake Wheeler works really well at the side of the net, but he was at the point. And we're winding down now to 4 minutes. Barbecue and chicken and vegetables along. Ooh. It sounds and smells good. I can already smell it from here. And it's just been really... I mean, actually, the Jets have turned it on here the last couple of minutes. And the play is called. High sticking on Ben Sherratt. So the faceoff will be in Montreal zone here. 3:43 remaining in the first period. And that's the first bit of speed I think we've seen all period. Though they're not actually showing it. But Nick Ehlers just had a good rush. And it was the first good little boost of speed that we've seen from the Jets all night. Is this my stupid package just not showing up now? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know. I got a package coming in, and it said today by 9 p.m. And usually they show up by 3. And it's 6, 7 o'clock. I don't know how to explain that. Alright, good solid pass there out to Ehlers again. Coming, he tried to see Kopp there at the middle. Almost was a nice pass there. Here goes Paul Byron, and he's got Kotkaniemi with him. Paul Byron, oh, back. He tried to go back to Anderson. Anderson was just not at a good angle. Oh, I'm going to change my phone. This is awful. This is unbearable. Oh my god, I'm watching this in slow motion. There's a shot. Ooh, Blake Wheeler, no. Pullman tried to see Morrissey, no. Morrissey with it. He's going to pass it. He tried to get to Connor. Didn't work. They're just going to clear it out. So, heading down now to 2:10 on the clock. Still 1-0 Montreal. I'd say the first, I honestly, I'm going to say this right now. The first half of this period was all Habs. The second half has been mostly Jets, although nothing has come from the Jets. I'd really only say, technically they only had one shot on the power play, but, those 3 extra shots by the Habs right now are only because of their power play. But I know they only had 1 on their power play, so I'm going to negate that statement, really. Winnipeg's got to change, although they tried to see Appleton with the speed there. It didn't work out. Oh, but here's some speed here. And throws it towards the net. Carey Price got that. 1:14 remaining here. It was Nate Thompson. Nate Thompson with the speed. What the hell? Never seen that. Listen, Nate Thompson played, what, half a year with Ottawa? I never saw that. I never saw what I just saw with Nate Thompson. Jeez, Montreal's in trail in 335 minutes. So now we are now into the final minute of the first period. Let's see if there's any more action here. Before first intermission, obviously in the first intermission, we're going to have our stats from this game, scores from, the other games that we've missed over the weekend. Icing for Winnipeg here. We're also going to have, some talk about tonight's Vegas-Colorado game. There's another big one there at the castle, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what they call it. The dungeon or the castle? I don't even know what they call it. Obviously, it's T-Mobile Arena, but I have no clue what else they call it. Catch up on those other series that are going on, this series as well. And I guess any other sports that are going on. So, here's a point shot. That's blocked. I'm just going to clear it out. As Winnipeg at least resets. 30 seconds remaining here in this period. There's Luc Dubois, and the Jets are breaking it out now. Couldn't get it in there. Last 10 seconds, and it don't look like the Jets are going to get anything here by the looks of it. Could be something here. Oh, I almost was wrong. It was a quick shot there, I think, by Kyle Connor. Or was it Wheeler? Carey Price held on. 1.3 seconds remaining here. Let's look at this. Yeah, it was Wheeler. Wheeler with the shot. And Carey Price made the save. Had to make a quick one, too. This is unbearable. I said it. If my phone doesn't work, there's something wrong with the streaming, and they're trying to get the timing right here. It's 1.3 on the clock, but it might be even nothing added. No, nothing added. 1.3, maybe a quick shot here by the Jets to get the draw. Nope, nothing's gonna happen there. And at the end of the first period, thanks to Corey Perry and the fourth line, The Montreal Canadiens have the 1-0 lead over the Winnipeg Jets here in Game 3 of the North Division Final, or whatever you want to call it. I'm resetting my computer because this is just garbage. I'm watching hot garbage, basically. And I'm not talking about the teams. Just going to reset my computer. So, first period up. First period done. You know what? Like I said, the first 10 minutes, it was all Habs. It was basically what I said in the pregame about the Habs and their neutral zone and their back checking and everything. Like, that was all Montreal, even at the power play and everything. Although nothing came of that power play. Whatever. Then, the second half was just Winnipeg. Winnipeg finally got their legs going. They finally got themselves into the game. And that was really massive. Funny enough, actually, so, quick story. I'm on my MacBook. This is where I stream. I stream on my MacBook. But I get the games from my Chromebook that I used to have before I got my MacBook. And there's still 2 files on it. One, which is my Google account. The other account is my old school account, which is actually kind of sad because the picture is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. After he hit that home run in Montreal. So, good times. I actually like that photo as well. Wonder if I could log in. They said our accounts would die out in October, so I guess I probably won't be able to get in. But maybe tonight or whatever. I'll look after, but just logging in again. But no, 1-0 here on this Sunday night now. I guess it's Sunday night, even though it is still blue out. I can't confirm. It's still blue outside. And I was thinking about, having, obviously, to let the airflow come in a bit, I have my We the North Lake flipped up on my window. And I was like, I was going to get all the, the reflection from all the high-rises in downtown Toronto. But it doesn't seem like it's just going to be. I'm just getting, it's still blue out. It's not. It has not darkened a shade since this stream has started. Anyways, that's besides the point. But here we are. And honestly, it was a pretty even first period. If I were to say something, it was pretty even. Montreal had the first half of that period, Winnipeg had the second half, but Montreal just had that goal. Winnipeg came out a bit slow. Montreal was able to get that goal from Corey Perry. And yeah, that's just it. You just gotta have a better, you just gotta have a better start to the game, I'd say, or start to the period for Winnipeg. Okay. Just seeing if this is working again, because obviously it wasn't giving me luck in the first half or first period. Sorry. All right, let's go. Let's go to our stats and scores from this game. What is this? Oh, no, you can't show this. Oh, no. Why are you showing this? I don't want to watch this at all. Oh, you had to just show that. They just had to show the Ottawa Senators losing to the Ducks in 07. You just had to show that tonight. Whatever. All right, 1-0 after one. Goal came from Corey Perry. Obviously, you heard me. Assisted by Armia, gets the first assist. Eric Stahl gets the second assist. And, I said that when the goal happened. Winnipeg had their top line out there. And they just got outplayed by Montreal's fourth line. So, it's a tough one there. Shots in that period were 10-7 for Montreal. Face-offs also went Montreal's way, 12-8. Montreal 0 for 1 on the power play. Winnipeg did not even have a power play that period. Although they did kind of miss maybe one or two little calls. Montreal, but it's the way hockey is. Hits, though, went Jets' way, 11-8. So, Jets being a bit more physical, obviously. And then total shots, 10-7. There's not much to say about that. The one other game going on tonight is actually starting in about an hour and a half time. The Colorado Avalanche look to go up 3-1 on the Vegas Golden Knights in that series in Las Vegas. Obviously, Fleury and Grubauer are expected for their two sides to be in the net. It's that game 3. I watched that game 3, and I did feel like, you know, and even I was listening to the broadcast, and they were saying, you know, Vegas, since period 2 or 3 of game 2 and all that, and the rest of that game 3, they were the best team out of. So Colorado here tonight is going to have a tough task, because obviously it seems Vegas has a lot of the you know, what you call it there. I don't even know what to say. The momentum. Dalen, did I see the World Championships? Yes, I did, Dalen. Obviously, Canada won the World Champions today. And like Dalen said in the chat as well, Connor Brown and Nick Paul in overtime. Nick Paul with the overtime winner, set up by Connor Brown on a solid 2-on-1. It was honestly, I'm not going to lie, because of the playoffs, besides everything else I'm doing, I did not watch a cent of this World Championships besides today. I know. Call me a hockey fan, but let's be real. It's honestly the worst time. It's the tournament that's placed in the worst time, because it's going on during the, like, out of the entire hockey season, this is the best time of the hockey season, Stanley Cup playoffs. You know, the World Juniors, yes, it's not NHL players, but, you know, the World Juniors are set during, you know, mid-season. And not every night is an important game, obviously. So, you know, in most cases. So, no, my stream's still having trouble. I'm about to change to my phone. So, I'm going with, it was a really good game. I did see the third period, I think. I watched the third period. You know, Finland scored, I think, 12 minutes to go, and then just a couple minutes later, Canada had a power play. And then I think, who scored on the power play? Mangiapane or Henrique or whatever? Henrique scored on the power play to tie it up. So, overall, it was a great game. Connor Brown, Nick Paul in overtime. I was kind of surprised it was 3-on-3. I didn't know it was 3-on-3, to be honest with you. I thought they did go with 5-on-5 and then 4-on-4, then 3-on-3 for some reason. I don't know why. I forgot IIHF fully changed that rule. But, hey, what do you know? Big game tonight. Big game there. And I'm very happy for those guys to beat that Finland team. Let's see here. Funny enough, I don't have it on my app here, which I knew what happened. Okay, I'm done with this computer. This computer's done. It needs a break or something. Let me get the game up on my phone here. So, that's really it. That's honestly all the hockey that has gone on today. Like, that's the thing. When you get down to the, obviously, the latter months of the spring/summer, it really just becomes just the absolute, you know, like the games just start showing up less, and I can't report. You remember, y'all? So if y'all were here, obviously, sorry, I'm just looking on Sportsnet now, and they have a Bundesliga game on right now, which I know there's a Bayern Munich Hertha Berlin game. I'm like, what? I gotta sign in. Son of a. Anyways. So yeah, so if y'all know, obviously during the regular season when I did my Sens watch-alongs, I always did. I talk and I at least reported on every single game, and they were about 10 games every night, or 8 games. So it's hard when there's only 2 games. I can't really say much about it, but sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this on my phone here because I don't want to be watching a lagging stream every 2 seconds. But no, it was a really good game today between I actually think my phone doesn't want me to. Oh, no, I'm signed in. Alright. Alright, here we go. We got the game up. I'm going to put it actually over here now because I have my phone hookup thing. Hold on. Alright, there we go. We got the game up here. Yeah, it's so delayed. I'm watching something that's way delayed, so I'm going to turn off my computer here. Just taking a break. But no, it's just it's having a rough go. What the hell's this? My computer's actually frozen. It's actually frozen, but oh, that's my media controls. How about just close the damn thing? Yeah, and obviously then we got on the other side of things, Carolina and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay gone up in that series 3-1. I'm not surprised, to be honest, by that. I'm simply not. And to be honest with you, it's just the case of Carolina has a hell of a team. Don't get me wrong, but it's the case of Carolina and Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning. And where I really see this, where I really see that series is in the goaltending. Carolina has a great team, but they need a good goalie in front of them. And Nedeljkovic had a great year. Don't get me wrong, rookie of the year candidate. Which, to be honest, I thought it should have been another player. I think Kaprizov's going to win it. I'll be honest, rookie of the year. I think Mr. What's his face should be there. I'm forgetting his name. Josh Norris. Sorry, I can't believe I forgot his name. Josh Norris. I believe Josh Norris should probably be on that list as well because he had a fantastic end to the year. But whatever, it is what it is. But I think that's where you really have to look at it. The goaltending of that series is just it's one-sided really, and I'm not surprised that I maybe the Canes could probably win maybe Game 5 tomorrow. Obviously back at their house and all everything, but yeah, I'm not seeing this going past 6. If this goes back to Tampa Bay, it's over. So that's just the way I see it. The Avs look like they can win the Cup. I think they're the best team in the league. It's not even funny. Yeah, yes, they lost to Vegas, but it's not even funny that they're the best team in the league. It's not even close. And then what? What's the other series? Oh, Boston and New York Islanders. Obviously, New York Islanders taking the 2-1 series lead there, I believe. Or is it 2-2, the series? No, the series is 2-2. Going back for Game 5, and that series is way up in the air. I think that's actually a really even series. It's like a really even series. Listen, in my bracket challenge, listen, I'm not gonna here's the thing. I like cheering for the Islanders. They're a team that I cheer for. But I picked Boston to win in my bracket challenge. So I'm a bit lopsided of who I pick to win that series. And honestly, I said I picked Boston to win, but I want Islanders to win, so I'm happy with either or, honestly, but whatever. But that series is way up. I think that series is going to go 7. I think that series will finish up 7 from where we are now. All right, so I'm going to actually go to the bathroom for just a second here. Let's see. I'm going to go to the bathroom for just a moment. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, I clicked it, but it's not showing up. There it is. So I'll go back. I'm going to go to the bathroom, grab some water, and then when I come back, the second period should probably be underway pretty soon. So just 1 second. I see a question. Hang on. Let's see what it says. Can the Jets win the series? Oh, boy. Well, if they win tonight, they got a better chance than they do if they don't win tonight. I'll tell you that. Can the Jets win the series? Dalen, can the Jets win the series? That's a really good question because they gotta win tonight. If the Jets don't win tonight, I can't see this going past 4. I know what I said, and I did say it last series with Toronto. I said I can't see this going past 5. When Toronto was up 3-1, I know I said that, and a lot of people else said that as well. But without Winnipeg's top guys, right now, the way I see it is if they don't win tonight, without Scheifele, without their full lineup, they're in a tough spot. They really are. So I just don't see it. I really don't see it if they don't win tonight. I'll be back for the second period. I'm on my phone now, so if y'all were wondering, obviously in the last period I was facing this way on my TV. Now I'm facing this way on my phone because my Chromebook was just having a laugh. Now, though I do remember having Sportsnet on my Xbox, I don't even know if that would work. I could try it, but I doubt it. But here we are, back for the second period. Oh, Jesus, I forgot about this. Back for the second period. And this is lagging even more than it would. Even my, maybe it's just a bad day. It's just a bad day for Streamlabs, I guess. Come on, fix yourself. So here we go. Once again, starting line's back out there for the second period, and we're underway here. As I'm on my phone now, so I could chill it this way. I could chill this way. How about that? It's hard to see. Holy cow! Here comes Lehkonen in for a shot. Elba can't hold on to the rebound. Whoa, that pass works out. Who's this? Is this Wheeler? Wheeler in front. I can't even see the puck. Carey Price makes the early save, so the Jets had a little bit of a rush there. I'm actually gonna see this. It's my TV's stolen. All right. Good shot there off the front, and then good pass in here. I think who was on the other end of that? Pierre-Luc Dubois had to do a redirection. Good save though by Carey. Playoff Carey once again. Now I'm on my Xbox here, trying to fix my Xbox. Puck leaves the Montreal zone after the stoppage of play. And the puck re-enters the Montreal zone. Sportsnet. I think they actually took Sportsnet off the Xbox. Let me check. So we're just under a minute in. 19:11. I don't know what I'm doing. And it looks like Winnipeg iced the puck here. Right after that play. So, it is installing. Sportsnet is now installing. Let's see how this goes. So Winnipeg, they will get it out after. I might actually, no, I'm thinking about I might go for a bike ride after this. All right, whatever. And Montreal's going to set up here. Petrie will try to find Don't know who he was trying to find there. Good chance here for Winnipeg. Andrew Coppin. Nope. Here comes Ehlers driving the net. Should throw back in front. Where's the defense? There's no defense there. I might have just saved this problem. Haha. Oh, for God's sakes. Maybe commercial. But here's Cole Caulfield with a chance. Oh, Hellebuck makes the nice save. Alright, here it is. Funny enough, there is Sportsnet now on the Xbox. I didn't know it. I've hacked the systems. I've hacked the systems. So there's been some good chances here back and forth to start this game. There's another chance. Hellebuck makes a nice save there. Caulfield again. Caulfield's had some good shots this game, but Hellebuck's had his number. Let's see. What even happened here? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. What a save by Hellebuck there. Caulfield's looking for that goal in these playoffs for sure, right? Oliver, yes, I do remember you. Oliver, welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you once again. Just like to remind everyone, please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, please hit the like button and the notification bell. You can join the Discord server if you want. And there's a Montreal icing here. 3 minutes in to the second period. Still 1-0 Montreal. Very much. Oh, there's a shot. Got blocked, looks like, from the point there by Winnipeg. It's been a pretty even match now, I'd say, this second period. Back and forth, but both teams are getting good chances. And, I didn't get a chance to say it, but I was going to say, I think a big thing for Winnipeg would be getting a good start here of the second period. A quick start, because they had a slow start at the first period, so getting one here, ooh. Bit of a trip there. But Winnipeg getting some zone time. Here's Forbit. Ooh, good stick there by Mia, but Forbit steals it back. Is Montreal icing this one? Montreal iced it, and their players are all averaging around 1 minute 25 seconds on the ice. Oh boy, that's not good for Montreal. I'll tell you that right now. If they don't win this draw, they're in trouble. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get... For those who missed the first period on this channel, my laptop was having trouble with the game. So I'm on my phone now, and I'm trying to load up the Xbox. So there's a stoppage. But well, the first commercial break, I might actually have to... First commercial break, I might have to go in, see if I can find something, because this is just... Oh my god. Some wind just came in here. Some cold air has... That ship has sailed. Some cold air just came in, and it is feeling nice. Oh, that was nice. Alright, 4 minutes gone here. I gotta sneeze. But Winnipeg wins the draw. Morrissey shot from the point. Rebounds there. I don't know why. I just saw like Ehlers try and forecheck Montreal player and just put all his arms up so he could block like a chip pass. And that pass to Ehlers doesn't get through. Trying to do a stretch pass. And Winnipeg then ices the puck. 15 or 4.5 in. I'm sitting in my basement with a Big Mac combo, having a great time with that. Oh, jeez. Outta be Oliver. Nothing's wrong with a Big Mac combo, I'll tell you that. And then go Habs go. And I was like, what is that? I see it on my screen. I just didn't know what it was. Here goes Winnipeg. They got a 3-on-2 here. Then all the Montreal Canadiens came back. Ehlers shot. Ooh, I don't know if Price got a piece of that or not, running off the crossbar. It seems like he did. Ehlers has been Winnipeg's best player tonight, besides Connor Hellebuck, really. I'd say. He's been one of the most noticeable, for sure. Looks like it went off Price, off the bar. Let's see. Yeah, seems like it. Ooh, Kotkaniemi just got rocked there by Logan Stanley, it looks like. He's okay, he got up. See, the term rock now is just questionable. Oh, Jesus. Mason Appleton got by, but the puck was too quick. Winnipeg couldn't hold the zone. 3 shots for each team to start this period off. They put the bottom bun on my burger in the middle, and the middle bun on the... You know what, Oliver? True story. I've once gotten a burger from McDonald's with 2 bottom buns. Like, it was just a quarter pounder. Both buns were bottom buns. And I'll tell you something. This one is close to my home in Ottawa. I'm obviously not going to confirm where, because that's just terrible. And this place. Oh, why'd you make that pass? Oh, that's why. Here's a chance. Oh, Connor, you got to shoot that, bro. All right. Pionk, I think his stick broke on the play, it looks like. It did. He has no stick. And they got the Connor, and the Jets are in the zone again. So anyways, this McDonald's, awful. Like it's not even like just that's the one story I have from that McDonald's. I once got a burger. No, I was once getting McDonald's late at night. And I waited in line. You know, there's a lady in front of me, an older lady, and I was just like waiting in line. Okay, maybe just something's taking a bit long. But then I realized to myself, it's late at night. Why is this taking so long? Like, there's no one here. Then the window opens in the drive-thru. Out comes 1 coffee. Out comes 2 coffees. The lady ordered 2 coffees. It took them 7 minutes to make 2 coffees. Here's who's on the speed? Is that Corey Perry again with the speed? Oh my days. Montreal's in the zone now. It's Montreal's zone time, but Hellebuck deflects the puck out of play. 12:19 remaining in the period. I'm sorry if that was loud. I'm going to try and load this on my Xbox. I might not be able to. Get out of here with this. But yeah, so I once waited like, literally... Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Oh. Yes! Yes, we are saved, boys and girls. We are saved. I'm so sorry. We're back. We got it. We're on the TV. I swear. Okay, we're good. Oh, boy. Please tell me this is better footage. Please tell me there's better footage. Thank you. All right, we got it. We got the game on the Xbox now. We're good. All right. Anyway, so that's like a couple of McDonald's stores of the one near my house in Ottawa. And it is god-awful. Like... When you order online, they sometimes get your order wrong. You order in person, they get your order wrong. It's really a lose-lose situation when you go to that McDonald's. All right, so just within the first 7.5 minutes or so, it's really been... I think Winnipeg's had more of the edge in this second period. They've had better, high-quality chances than Montreal. I'd hate to say it, but that's what it is. Did Petrie leave or he's back? Did he leave or he's coming back? I don't know what he's doing. Petrie has left the ice. Oh, he's back on the bench. I don't like... Why were they showing me clips of him leaving and coming back and leaving and then coming back? Like... Maybe it was a little cross-check. I think there was a slash to the wrist there. When there's no padding, it's dangerous. Now I'm back. I put my legs up now. Actually, I went crazy yesterday, folks. I don't know if I've ever, but I'm not a runner, but I like going for runs. And yesterday I had the mood of going down south of where I am, and on a run, and I took my talents to BMO Field, if you know where that is. An exhibition place, and it was a nice place to run because it was empty. Like, there was no one to worry about. Here's Ehlers. Lost the puck. Got caught into a trio of Canadians. No, exhibition place was actually a fantastic place to go for, like, be running. Oh, here's a chance. Wheeler, you got to score. It's in. What the hell? What the hell? What? What just happened? Did it go through the net? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. It went off the bar. Wheeler thought he scored. I thought it was in the net, too. So here's the thing, right? It went off the crossbar and out of play. The ref said no goal. He pointed to the circle, which, when you point to the net, it says a goal, right? So that's what he did. Like, his point was towards the net. I thought it was in the back of the net. My bad. Wheeler hit the crossbar. He almost had a goal. Why is Pierre-Luc Dubois on the ice I didn't know Brady Tkachuk was playing tonight. All right. There's an icing on Montreal, but what a chance for Blake Wheeler. And boy, if Blake Wheeler got one tonight, that would be huge. I thought like he went through the net. But then the ref did this towards the net. I'm like, what is he doing? Here comes Pionk. Neil Pionk has actually been kind of legendary, man. Like, honestly. Like, I thought he was kind of a bit of a no-name defenseman. Third liner in some cases, but he's actually been really good for this Jets side. And then I just see him wipe out to the corner. Chance in front here. Danault scores! It's in the back of the net. It's Artturi Lehkonen, and Montreal's got a goal. It's 2-0. What is Connor Hellebuyck doing in his net? Listen, I'm no goalie. I am no goalie. But I know you don't sit in your net. You don't sit in your net. Lehkonen battling away. There's four. He just out, and it's once again the top line for the Jets out again. They're -2 today. Who's this guy? So it's 2-0 Montreal here. So funny enough, the first 10 minutes have all gone to Winnipeg, but then one little break and it's gone Montreal's way now. 2-0. Jeez. I'm a goalie and I don't sit in the net. Like he was holding his ground with his skates at the post, obviously, but the thing is, I'm not a goalie either. Or I'm not a goalie. But I know you don't have your body in the net. Don't have your body in the net. Be out at least or something. Like, I know he's trying to hold himself for stability and if he needs to push out somewhere. Like, but I don't know what Hellebuyck was doing on that play. Oh. No penalty coming up here, and Corey Perry's trying to go to the net again. So obviously, like I was saying with the first period, the first half went to Montreal, the second half went to the Jets, and the first half of the second period has gone to the Jets besides obviously the one Montreal goal halfway through here. So let's see if this changes something here. If this goes Montreal's way. Gent Toffoli, oh boy. Toffoli, I've not really seen a lot of him tonight. Like, I don't know if that's just me, probably because I don't have, like, I've said this a lot, it's probably because I don't have any game audio. If I had game audio, I'd probably be hearing Toffoli, right? Well, I've just not seen him. Like, you notice players without sound. Like, like, yes, you know your big name guys, but, like, I've noticed Caulfield is shooting a lot. Here's a chance, Suzuki on driving, the ref has lost sight of the puck. It was loose, but Hellebuyck covered it, and we're going to have a little pause here. My eye's itchy. And the goal coming from Artturi Lehkonen. Artturi or whatever. And it's 2-0 Montreal. So... What a game this has been. But yeah, no. So let's keep an eye out for that. I'd say because it was 50. Like besides Montreal's goal, but the heavy chances of both teams came in separate 10-minute halves in the first period. So let's see if that changes in the second period. Heading into the second half of the second period. Oh, I gotta go. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. The game's going to be back on anyway, so hang on. Click on it, Brent. Stop. There it is. Hang on. Ah. Okay. I've been waiting for this thing all day. Oh, it's been there for half an hour? Ah! Oh, that's funny. I've been waiting for this all day. There's the Montreal fans liking the second goal. No COVID there. No COVID in Quebec, folks. Let me take this out here. Man, I've already said it, bro. I've made plans with a guy I go to school with who's a Sens fan. I've made plans. We are going to the Sens home opener whenever they allow fans back. First game, like actual, like there's going to be healthcare workers, obviously a part of that. I feel like Ottawa will do such a thing like that. So there's going to be healthcare workers at the first Sens game. But I'm saying this right now. The first game where they allow fans, I'm going. I don't like I've told everyone I don't care if it's $2,000. I mean, I think that's a bit too much. It's Melnick, so it's kind of expected. Anyway, so here we go. So the game's back on. Sorry, by the way. 8:20 remaining. Open up my package. And it just it went off the glass. Winnipeg cleared the puck, but they're saying it went off the glass. Sweating hard, man. So let's see this chance. What is Pierre-Luc Dubois doing? Like, he was just a pylon there, too. Now this is something I'm wearing. This is something I'm wearing, folks, on Friday. Let's go. Italia, baby. Well, Euros 2020 coming up. Euro 2020 coming up. Had to pick up the Italia jersey. And that's going to be worn on Friday. That's coming up on the channel this Friday as well. So here we go. Let's get back to the hockey, though. As the Montreal's clearing it out here. I'm not going to lie. Good chance. Perry. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. A big chance. Or like, what am I saying? What am I saying? I was saying big chances for Winnipeg, and I just realized now they've only had 3 shots this period. Let's go with offensive possession. Let's use that word. So here goes Winnipeg. They got to change, so they're gonna try and dump it in, and they do, and they're gonna change up, but would they ice it? Did they get called for something? What's going on here? Too many men? Oh. Yeah, that's too many men. Yeah, that extra player, they'll never touch the puck. So Montreal's going off for too many men here. Power play coming up for Winnipeg. This is a massive power play for Winnipeg. It's not even a joke. Winnipeg, though, is 3 for 13, 20%. Or 3 for 15, sorry. Let me get my math correct up in there, you know. Not the best at math. And it's 0 for 5 this series. Here comes Wheeler, shot on. Off the blocker of Price. I don't know if they tried to go set up down low there, but that didn't work. What is this? You get it back to the point, over to, I don't know about that pass. Don't know that pass either. And here's a 2-on-1. You got Paul Byron, Joel Armia. Sorry, they score! It's 3. What a goal by Joel Armia. Oh, heavens, the Jets are in the mud. There's people standing on tables outside. Oh, my. You know, like, listen. Jeez. This is terrible for the Jets. What a bad play. I'm about to put this Italy jersey on. Looks nice, too. What a goal. What a play. The patience to get around. I think it was Morrissey at the back end there, I think. The patience, the toe drag, Morrissey. If you've been on the channel long enough, you know how I feel about diving. You know how I feel about diving. If they're around you, you get up as soon as you can. But that was bad. You know, that was a bad turnover by Paul Stastny. I'm not gonna lie. Bad turnover by Paul Stastny. And now it's 4-on-4. What? Who's in the box? Paul Stastny's now in the box. Oh, yeah, I guess that, yeah, that's a cross check, all right. So it's now 3-0 Montreal. And here's another 2-on-1. Lehkonen. Oh, again. Oh, my heavens. Lehkonen to no. These Jets. This is just incredible what I'm watching currently right now. Pierre-Luc Dubois just lost the puck, and here's Toffoli and Deneau, but they're gassed. It is 4-on-4. Stastny had a cross-checking penalty. I didn't really confirm that. I really just questioned why Paul Stastny was in the box. But here goes Suzuki in 1-on-3, basically. Yeah, that's going to happen. And we're going to get a stoppage here. 5:19 remaining. Oh, boy. I got to try this bad boy on. This is actually a sick uniform, bro. 3-0, 5:19 remaining. I'm actually going to put this thing on. So, it's crazy. Like, honestly, I'm stunned. I'm legit stunned. Wow. Like, I'm actually stunned of that, how it's 3-0. What I predicted right, though, was the fact that the second half of the second period was going to go Montreal's way. As of right now, with 5:19 remaining. So, I'm speechless. I sat here. I'm sitting here speechless. It's 3-0. This is the Winnipeg Jets. Listen. I said this before the game. If you were here at the start of the game, you know I said this. I said, I see this. Another gas-powered bike. I see this being this. Okay, hear me out. So this is going to be a complete exact flip of the 2019 Eastern Conference playoffs. One half of it at least. Here's my theory. The New York Islanders swept the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Carolina Hurricanes swept the New York Islanders. The Boston Bruins swept the Carolina Hurricanes. Case in point. And now they're showing Leafs highlights, so I'm actually kind of happy. Case in point. The Winnipeg Jets swept the Edmonton Oilers. The Habs are going to sweep the Jets. The Habs are going to get swept by the Colorado Avalanche. It's just lined up perfectly that way. It's just that perfect. I'm sorry, Habs fans, but that's how it's just going to be dealt with in the third round. And so here we go again. Here comes Lowry. Honestly, if you're really a diabolical fan, you could actually really blame this on Mark Scheifele. If it wasn't for Mark Scheifele, the Jets would actually probably not be in this position. That's the funny thing. Here's Perry. Bang! Oh, over the net. That's the thing. Like, if you really think about it, you could actually really kind of put the blame on Mark Scheifele. But that's just diabolical at that point. I mean, it's not really. Actually, no, okay, let me mute my computer. It's actually a pretty valid, technically a pretty valid thing you could say. You know, the Jets. Oh, Jesus, Lehkonen almost had a second goal there. A little tip in. You know, if you really think about it, you would have had basically your same lineup minus Paul Stastny for Game 2. So, again, you would have had some scoring in there, Scheifele. And then Game 3 tonight, you would have had Paul Stastny, you know, say if there's nothing, you know, it's nothing bad, injuries happen. You know, I mean, yes, Jake Evans would also be in the line for Montreal, but Let's just leave that. You know, you'd have Winnipeg had a better chance with that lineup in game 1 than they did, you know, obviously tonight. So, if you want to be a diabolical Jets fan, just say it's Scheifele's fault. Although I'm just gonna really say this right now. This Jets team's playing like trash. Like this entire team, and Hellebuck. I don't know. Hellebuck's just playing random. So here we go, 3:30 remaining in the second period. Jets are trying to just get something. Well, it's kind of a dangerous play there by Hellebuck, I'm not going to lie. And like I said, Ehlers has been the best player for Winnipeg tonight. Like, I mean, I did kind of say Hellebuck earlier, but I changed my mind. He just has been their best player. Like, he's generated the most offense. There we go. Winnipeg finally got their 4th shot of this period. Yes, their 4th. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Ehlers' chance. Oh! He just got rocked by Paul Byron. What's going on with that blue line? There's definitely like a chip in the ice there or something. Perreault has it. Perreault going to send it in front. Chance there. They score. What a pass by Matthew Perreault over to Adam Lowry. It's, oh boy, it's 3-1, and Paul Byron is actually really cut above the eye. So it looks like on the Ehlers shot, oh, that's what happened. Ehlers shot, and then he came down with his stick and, like, smacked Paul Byron in the face. Not Ottawa's own Paul Byron. Went to my own high school. There's the goal by Adam Lowry. That was a big goal for the Jets right there. So that's a good one to get back to, and especially this line as well. But Montreal ices it here, 1:54 remaining. And that's one of the boosts that the Jets need right there. And Paul Byron just got, he got rocked. I don't know when he noticed he got blood, but he just had blood all coming out of him, bro. Oh, Morrissey was back. I thought Brendan Gallagher was on a breakaway. Oh, and now here comes Lehkonen again. Shot. Hellebuck makes the save. So we're getting down now 1:30 remaining in the second period, obviously. Second period. Oh, here's another chance. Stastny coming in. Paul Stastny leaves it for Wheeler. Oh, I think he got blocked here. Probably didn't know where it was. So the Jets bring in a bit of some offense here late. Like I was saying, at the end of the in the second intermission, we're going to have our stats from the period, obviously, and lead up to Vegas, Colorado, game number 2. I don't know if Neil Pionk knew that was icing or not. But we're in the final minute now, 52 seconds remaining. I'm actually very happy I've got this on my Xbox, for the love of God. Oh, there could have been a breakaway. I don't know why the camera changed, but Pierre-Luc Dubois almost had a little break there. Oh, Tucker Pullman is in there. chance in front, but there's no forward up there. Montreal will clear. 15 to go. 15 seconds. Let's see if Ehlers can set something up here, and that might not be it. Hang on. Morrissey's actually skated out, so let's see. You got yourself 5 seconds. Adam Lowry, you got to shoot. Oh, Carey Price just made a really good save, but at the end of the second period, we got a little something here. No, we don't. At the end of the second period, the score 3-1 for the Montreal Canadiens, and the Jets are 1 period away from being down 3-0 in the series. It's just been crazy, man. Jets brought it on there at the end, but those 2 goals by Montreal really killed this period for sure. It's just the way it is. So, all right, let's get into the intermission. Obviously, the intermission stats. And there honestly, there are some questionable stats that I would even question if I, for some reason, was sitting here watching the game. Case in point, the shots in that period. I'm going to skip the goals and just go straight to the shots. Were 16-6. Halfway through that period, after just as Montreal scored their first goal that period, I said, the Jets completely controlled that first half of that period, and then continued not to get a shot until with 2 minutes left in the period. And they only had 3 at that time. Anyway, so like I said, the first goal from Montreal came from Arturi Lehkonen, assisted by Philippe Deneau and Brendan Gallagher. That came 9:24 in. And just only 4 minutes later, 4 minutes 20 seconds later, Joel Armia scored on shorthanded, 2-on-1 there, unassisted. And then just 3 minutes after that, Adam Lowry got one back for Winnipeg. Perreault and Appleton that the assist, and like I said, the shots on goal, 16-6 from Montreal that period. Absolutely crazy. The face-offs are actually now Winnipeg's way, 22-21 total. Winnipeg's 0 for 1 on the power play. Montreal's now 0 for 2, so no power play goals yet. The hits, Montreal's come back in the hits a little bit. It's 20-18 for the Jets now, but then the total shots are 26-13. This is the Ottawa Senators 2019. This is what I'm watching right now, the Winnipeg Jets. Anyway, so 3-1 the score. Obviously, you see it right here. Montreal is just clamping down on the Jets. It's really what it is. Montreal is just really clamping down on the Jets everywhere they go. And that's why the Jets aren't getting their shots off. They haven't been able to get shots off because of that. So, I'm going to go with that. Maybe it would be closer in shots if, Montreal is actually 26 in 2 periods. That's kind of absurd, I'm not going to lie. But, maybe Winnipeg would have a bit more if they had it. Montreal wasn't so defensively strung well. That's what I'd say. Coming up in just 38 minutes time, the Colorado Avalanche Vegas Golden Knights game number 4 from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and obviously that's going to be a massive one right there. And obviously, winner of that series will probably play. Definitely, I know Colorado. If they win, they're going to be playing one of these 2 teams. It's a big game tonight for Colorado for sure as well. Obviously, they have not been playing well. Yes, they lost the lead there in the third game. Sorry, they lost the third game. But what I've heard is they haven't played well between last game and even the second and third period of game number 2. They even had trouble with against Vegas. So hopefully they can get back on track tonight. And so yeah, like I said, that's a big game. Just like, obviously, every playoff game's big. But series-wise, tonight's a big one for Vegas. Or tonight's a big one, for Winnipeg. Like I said, it's the same for Vegas. Because if you go down 3-1 heading back to Denver, that's tough. That's a tough one right there for sure. But that's basically it. That's all the sports. There's no confirmed goalies yet. Still, Grubauer and Fleury are expected. I expect the same. Let's be real. I'll be really honest with you. And you guys can say in the comments if you guys want. But to me, if they never put in Robin Leonard for Game 1 against the President's Trophy winning team, the NHL's best team, this series might not be 2-1. Maybe it might be. But, if they had Fleury in that game, do we know why Fleury was out for Game 1? I think he was on the bench, wasn't he? He was on the bench. So, my question was, why was Fleury on the bench in the first place, in a playoff game? I mean, I talked about this. I talked about this with some friends. I'm like, listen, no matter how good your goalie tandem is, your best goalie is your goalie for every game of the playoffs. It doesn't matter how good your stats were in the regular season. I don't care how good your backup stats were. Like, your number one goalie in the playoffs should be your number one selection every night. You should not second chance yourself, or second guess yourself, that's better. You should not second guess yourself on who you're going to pick to be in the pipes for any game. It should be your number one goalie. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And when I heard they went with Leonard for game number 2, or game 1, sorry, I'm like, what are they doing? Like, Fleury had, yes, an up and down series against the Wild, but Fleury is still 10 times better than Robin Leonard. Leonard's stats are all from his team in front of him. And yes, he should also have, maybe he should have performed game 1 if that's the case, but still, come on now. If I was ever an NHL coach, I could care. Listen, I could have Patrick, who's the best goalies in the NHL. I could have Martin Brodeur and Patrick Waugh as my goalie tandem. I don't know who would be my number 1, but I'm just saying. I'm going to pick the better player and keep him my entire playoffs. Y'all not getting splitsies. Playoff hockey is not about splitsies in the pipes. Let's be real. Yes, you could bring your backup in. I mean, yes, you could say the 2017 Pittsburgh Penguins win. But I'm just saying, you can't pull halvesies with your goalies, So that's just the way I see it. But yeah, that's the 2 games going on right now. Also the game that went on earlier this afternoon, Canada-Finland IIHF World Championships. Canada won in overtime with a beautiful 2-on-1 set by Nick Paul and Connor Brown, with Nick Paul finishing it off. I watched that game today. It was the one game I watched throughout that entire tournament. And boy, it was good to see those guys win something and celebrate. Obviously, also, I should add Ottawa Senator Jacob Bernard Docker, part of that team as well. And those 3 players have more medals and awards than more medals than Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander. And they're getting paid less than, they're getting paid, what, 13, not even 13, that's like $20 million less than them. Not even that. I think it's probably like $28 million. I think the highest contract there is obviously Connor Brown. Like, he's only earning like 1.8. Also, other big news around, obviously, Canada. The government of Canada has finally said that the teams, whoever reaches it out of these 2 teams, and the American team that comes to play them, will be allowed to enter and leave the country without having to have a quarantine stay when they arrive in Canada. They're allowed to go back and play their games frequently. Because obviously that was the ruling, that a lot of the teams were kind of mad about. the Toronto Raptors tried to play in Toronto. The government's like, no. Blue Jays for 2 years, no. Yes, the hockey was in a bubble, and that was a different story, but, you got some local teams here in Toronto that tried to have their home games here in Toronto. The government says no, right? And so now this really begs the question, right? I gotta take a sip of water. This really begs the question. The government has approved American teams to come up and play in Canada for possibly 2 rounds. Definitely the conference final, and possibly the conference final, the 3rd round, and the cup final. Possibly the cup final. So So now you got probably teams Blue Jays. You probably got the Toronto Blue Jays on the line now. I know I'm talking about baseball and a hockey watch-along, but you got the Blue Jays now probably online with, the government saying, hey, you're allowing these guys to come in because technically if it's games 3 and 4 wherever, you got games 3 and 4 in, and that's how many days. You got to come in for game 3, so that's 1. You got game 3, skip day, game 4, you're out. So you got 4 days. Hey, these teams are coming in for 4 days. Why can't we play at the Rogers Center? Because, our series are 3-4 games, so that's like the same. You just come in. Well, I mean, you might maybe 5 days is the longest possible stay really in baseball. So, why are you allowing these teams to come in for 4 days, but we can't have a series? So I'm not surprised if the Blue Jays are on talks with the government right now about this. Obviously, they just moved to Buffalo for the season, and there have been talks that they could come back up for obviously September time, and that would probably be what Canada will do. I can confirm, living in Toronto right now, that the cases have gone below 1,000 for maybe 3-4 straight days now. There haven't, reported cases have gone down. I think there was like 600 today, around that, or yesterday. So cases have gone down, vaccinations going up. Last week it was reported 70% of Torontonians who are living here, I'm not a Torontonian, but people who live in Toronto have their first dose of vaccine. Vaccinations here are flying off the shelf like it's nothing. Flying off the shelf, as in injecting into everyone's arms like it's nothing. It's compared to other cities in Ontario, it's crazy. And definitely, maybe some other provinces as well. So, by September, maybe end of August, the Jays could be coming back here and start playing games. And, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But no, big news for that one for sure, because, I said this, I talked about this earlier on in the stream, obviously at the front end of the stream. I said, the government has either, called things too late at that point, or they've called it too early, and it ruins everything. I think, they made this call at a good time. Obviously it's not like the series is over here. Flash, what's going on, Flash? How you doing? It's not like, it's game number, at least this is not like, I wouldn't be sitting here tonight if the series was over. But, I'm not like, at least this is not like a team has moved on to the next round, and that now they've just made the discovery that they don't want to do that. So the NHL will be rushing to do a bubble of some sort, right? So they've done it at a good time where the NHL knows now they don't have to do a bubble. And, it's not too early where, I feel like if they made the call too early, it would still be all right. But it's just a good thing they didn't make the call too late. I'll just put that out there. So, yeah, just big news there for the government of Canada to allow teams to enter Canada. So we will be seeing American teams at the Bell Center or at Bell MTS Place for the 3rd round, and possibly the Cup final, moving forward. So. There we go. Are they good? Okay. I'm going to go to the bathroom. So I'll be back in just a moment. Just going to refill my water, and then we come back. I guess we'll talk about what's going to happen in the 3rd period. So anyways, that will be 1 second. Okay. Also, I'm going to do a wardrobe change here, so 1 second. On the shot. Alright, how does this look? There it is. Got my new kit. I'm ready for this Friday. You know if you're on the channel, alright? That's all I gotta say. I like the color, I'm not gonna lie. Are these supposed to be down more? I don't know. So, heading into this third period, if Montreal just keeps doing what they're doing, they're in a really good spot of obviously, leaving tonight with a 3-0 series lead. On Winnipeg's chance, you got to get one. Hey, listen, the worst lead in hockey's always been a 2-goal lead, but in this case right now, Winnipeg needs to get one. I'm going to say this because I always say it. Winnipeg needs to get one within the first 10 minutes, and they need to get one within the last 10 minutes. That's all I got to say. I always say it. But it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple what they have to do. So, take it as it is. Winnipeg needs to get a goal early and a goal late here. Or, how about this? Just get 2 goals now. So, there we go. Alright, so back for the third period. Let me change this up. Even my Streamlabs has been a bit slow. And I don't know what they did, but... No, that's not how you spell period. There it is. Alright, so we're back for the third period. Players are on the bench. And we're underway here. I'm going to guess Paul Byron. Here's Lekanen with a shot that gets blocked. I want to know if Paul Byron he's probably come back to the ice, probably froze that up. Obviously what happened to him at the end. Huh? I think he's saying serious. I don't even know what that... That's alright. I don't see anything I could say now is probably something wrong. Anyways, here we go. Chance here. Ooh, they tried to do a little redirection. That didn't work out so well. And Montreal just dumping that in. Teams are going to go for a change here. If I'm a Jets fan tonight, Pierre-Luc Dubois has been a letdown. If I'm a Jets fan, I am crying for Patrick Laine to come back. So this is what happened to Petrie. Is Petrie not on the bench? I don't know. Gotta check Twitter, I guess, then. So, hold on. Just want to... no, is Petrie on the ice? I don't know. Paul Byron is back on the ice, though. Obviously, he took that stick to the head by Ehlers. Not intentional. Not a penalty of sorts. Oh, shot there by Appleton. Oh, wind up there by Perreault. This Perreault, Lowry, Appleton line has been basically the heart of this team. These last, technically, 6 minutes of play between both periods. So, oh, not a good play there. Montreal gets it back into the zone. So obviously I said it. Jets got to score first 10. They got to score last 10. Or, you know, that's how you split up 2 goals. Got 20 minutes to Avalanche and Golden Knights. The game actually could be possibly over by maybe. But honestly, I'm streaming on my Xbox now, technically. It's been way better. Streaming the game. Get in there, Wheeler. Oh, we got another 2-on-1. Deneau and Armia, but Armia's tired, so it's all just Deneau. Curls back. Gallagher to Leturi. And then what? Deneau! How'd you miss the net? Oh my. First of all, no one picked up anyone. Like, I think Arturi Lehkonen was left alone, so he almost had a wide open chance. Then Deneau had a golden chance there. Look at my hair. It's crazy. It's frizzy. And that puck goes out of play, but off the glass and out. Almost 4 minutes in, 16-15 remaining here. And there's a shot there by Andrew Kopp. Carey Price makes the save. So it does seem like, Petrie's not there. He's missing now. So Petrie looks like he's left the game. Probably, I've been checking Twitter. I could probably check Habs Twitter. Let's see here. Yeah, Jeff Petrie with an upper body injury. It's his wrist. So Jeff Petrie has left the game. It was either his arm or his wrist. He played the rest of the second period, but what happened was the photographer's the hole in the glass for the photographer, he got it caught on it. I thought it was more of a slash. I thought he got it slashed to the wrist or something, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So we're almost 5 minutes into this period. The Jets have been putting the pressure, just nothing stat-wise, really. And that shot by Pullman gets deflected and out of play. And Lowry and Sherratt have some words. The hell is this? Oh. Luke Richardson. I remember when he played for Ottawa. I think he played for 1 year, right? Now I think Luke Richardson was the head coach of the Belleville Sens, or not the Belleville Sens, the Binghamton Sens, the Binghamton, and then they moved to Belleville. And then the Habs ice the puck off that face-off, so back Montreal zone. So face-off was done unfairly, so they're going to redo it. I'm not going to lie, that looked pretty fair to me. Looked like your pretty average face-off. Ooh, turnover though. Pion couldn't hand it off though. Oh, jeez. So yeah, like I said, the Jets have been in the zone, but they just have not had anything offensively done. Like, shot-wise, they've just not been able to get their shots off. Here's Ehlers. He's going to shoot. Too easy for Carey. 14-11 remaining. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please leave a like on the video. And also, click that notification bell if you haven't yet. It helps out. It helps me out. Because you know when I'm streaming. And also, if you want to know more when I'm streaming, you can actually join the Discord server. The link is in the description down below. To join it, it's you get stream schedules every week, or every Sunday actually. So today I put one out for this week. Every stream, I let you know when I'm streaming. Or sorry, on the schedules, has the times for when I'm streaming in Eastern time, and then obviously if you're in a different time zone, you might just have to figure that one out. And then what else? Stream alerts 10 minutes before I stream, and then also just some normal channel talk. Here's a chance. Kyle Connor's shot. Ooh, never got the lift on it. Never got the lift on it for Carey there. Jets in the zone again. Dubois over the Connor. Couldn't beat Carey Price again. Oh my God, Carey Price staying on his head. But it says the goal graphic came up. Oh my days, what just happened there? Price's save was so good, it was a goal. Oh, break, 13 minutes left. Jets crashing down. But like I said, they've been in the zone. They just have nothing to, nothing shot-wise. I mean, those two chances by, those two chances by Connor there in the last shift. Okay, fair enough. But, for the first 7 minutes, besides those two, it's been bare. It's been bare. And the way it's looking right now, the series is going to be 3-0 by the end of tonight. But we still got time. We still got time. Also, here's, you want to know something that I found out? Is that, for those who don't know, Steve Dangle was obviously doing the Toronto Maple Leafs. Holy cow, that crowd has gone way bigger. It's not even funny. That crowd's gone massive outside of Bell Center. My God. But Steve Dangle did the Leafs watch-alongs, basically. He Sportsnet decided, oh, look at this watch-along stuff. And then, funny enough, he was getting, praised for his stuff on YouTube. I'm like, there's tons of other YouTubers on there that do stuff like this. Like, I sat through all those Senators games. Did I get praised for it? By my friends. That's it. I didn't get called out on Twitter. Yes, the Leafs blew a 3-1 lead, which is obviously fair to give them credit, but still, you know, I sat through the entire Sens season. Just lucky I'm not a Vancouver Canucks fan. Anyways, I was just kind of mad how he got praised for doing something that has been done for a couple of years now in different sports, and you know, and I mean, yes, you got good play there by Toffoli into Caulfield, and that shot would be too wide of an angle for Caulfield. You know, obviously you got soccer watch-alongs in Europe and England. Obviously, you know, I've been doing that as well here with Bayern Munich. You know, and there's other hockey YouTubers that have done stuff like this before even I started. Like, yes, Steve Dangle did, you know, the Toronto Maple Leafs had a chance to Foley, you know, but still, you can't like lift the guy on a pedestal for doing something that's already been done. I don't want to sound like an a-hole, but I'm just saying that's the truth. That's just the truth. And then so now with this series, they got Ryan Kessler doing it to advertise his new little Kess House show. Who's gonna watch that? Probably should not be saying this, but I'm just saying, if Ryan Kessler gets praised for watching a hockey game and like commenting about it, jeez. But anyway, so yeah, so Sportsnet has now put Ryan Kessler on because Steve Dangle is only Leafs. But I'm still here. I'm still chilling. Here's a little 2-on-1. Paul Byron, Kakanyemi. Paul Byron shoots. Blocked there by, who the hell is that? Jordy Ben. Jordy Ben. I think Jordy Ben actually has like 2 minutes of ice time. It's not even funny. Oh, here's a chance. Mason Appleton. Carey Price makes the save. And Anderson's going at it with Appleton. Pro. 11:39 remaining here. Montreal, no shots this period so far. 8 minutes time. The Vegas Golden Knights game will get underway. Keep an eye out for that game. We still got 11 minutes to go here. Here's Ehlers going to wind up when it took too long to get a shot off. Here goes Montreal out again. Gallagher and Lehkonen. There's a penalty coming up. Seems I think Ehlers is going off for interference. And frustration now for Ehlers. High sticking, he said. High sticking. Someone's going off for high sticking. I got to see this. What's this? 2 minutes. People thought Leafs collapse. 2 minutes for scoring. I love that name. People, I don't know how long it's been here. Paul Stastny again. People thought the Leafs collapsed. Montreal might be one of the most underrated teams in a while. 6 straight wins. 3 versus Leafs, 3 versus Winnipeg. Nothing spectacular, but I don't have to be. Nothing spectacular, but don't have to be if you get. Listen, people are comparing these guys to the Sens. I mean, I will say though, 2 minutes for scoring, is that it would be. We might. Here's a chance. Caulfield to Suzuki. It's in the back of the net. It's 4-1. This Jets team's actually whack. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I honestly I do agree. You know what? This Habs team has come together at the right time. I'm gonna turn my light up a bit now. This Habs team has come together and played good hockey at the right time. That's what you want. You know, people were comparing them to the 2017 Sens. Same thing. Yes, the Sens team, you know, had a better regular season than these Habs. You know, maybe point percentage-wise, because you can't really rate them on points. But, you know, Ottawa came together that playoff series, that playoff year, and just became a fantastic, solid team. And they won those games against tough matchups. Now, I will say this. It did not help that out of the Leafs' top line, or top 3 players, William Nylander scored 5, and then Matthews and Marner combined for 1. You know, say if you add Marner another 2 goals there, if Matthews got 3 or 4, you know, then we might be talking something different here. But I see your point, though. I see your point. But Toronto's top players didn't show up. I don't think it was more... I wouldn't even use the word collapsed. Yes, they did, technically. But I think, you know, the Habs they just have better skill and player depth, man. I'd honestly be serious. I mean, yes... Actually, no, I shouldn't be talking like that. But I'm just saying. The big-name players for the Leafs didn't show up. And the players for the Habs did. That's it. Every line showed up for the Habs, and only one or 2 players showed up. So, anyways, but no, I see both reasonings there. I see what you mean, and then but I gotta see what I mean. Do you think it's because they played poorly or because Montreal shut them down? Why is my stream going to bananas right now? I don't have anything open. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I'm trying to see what's going on with my stream here, because the frame rate has gone to space, so I'm going to lower my light, see if that fixes anything. I don't have anything open. I always close my apps before I stream so this doesn't happen. And Pierre-Luc Dubois is just going off because of anger issues. Now, the anger issues are now showing up for the Jets. It's just a shame. So yeah, 2 minutes for scoring. Do I think they played poorly? I think it's both. Montreal did a really good job at shutting them down. They did. They really did. But I don't think there was confidence there. I just don't think there was any confidence. You know, after game, you know, yes, they were winning, but when you're winning but you're not scoring, I mean, to me that's just kind of tough, you know what I mean? So, and definitely after game 5? Game 5 I felt was the really when their confidence really went down. And so, well, yeah, you know what? With that, not many opportunities, you know, they did shut them down. But when they did have chances, when I saw Marner, you know, I didn't see Marner take a lot of shots until that game 7 because he knew he had to get something. But his shots were over the net. You know, Matthews. I felt this 2 minutes. I felt that they shut down Matthews more than Marner because they knew that Marner, his confidence was just shot, especially in that game 6 and game 7. I know for a fact in game 7 that like they let Marner have a bunch of good chances, good quality chances. Here's a chance. Anderson tried to do a little Brady Tkachuk play, didn't work out. So, you know, in that case, I felt they really shut down Matthews, but I think more Marner just was the confidence. And obviously taking those puck over glass penalties, like that's just like not even like it's one I wouldn't say like I would say it's not a rare penalty, but it is a rare penalty. Like it's one of those penalties that you don't expect to have every game. So it's just one of those like, oh, whatever. Montreal finished their power play with 1 shot. I didn't even mention about their power play, I'm not going to lie. But we're now down to 7:50 remaining. So I think they shut down Matthews over Marner more because they knew Marner's confidence was done. Yeah, okay. So we're on the same page here. Like, because if you, like, I remember Marner had a bunch of shots in that Game 7 that just flew over the net. Or he missed the net completely. Like, it was just so bad. The shots this period have actually are 10-2 for Winnipeg. Here's a chance. Wheeler's shot goes over the net. So, yeah, no, and that Toronto series. Oh, that too. Yeah, I was at a bad time too, right? So, you know, those things just kill your confidence, and just like you just hate to get him. So there's a stoppage of play. Carey Price makes the save after a dump in from Neil Pionk, and we're gonna have a little pause and play here. I think about 6:30 left. But Montreal seems to be going away with this one. That goal by Nick Suzuki seems to put this one away. Fans in Montreal loving it. Are people? This dude's taking his shirt off now. He's on the table a second ago. Gotcha. That PP that Suzuki scored on is so fake. Yeah, no, that elbow was kind of whack. But, yeah, so it's just tough. And, you know, I think I talked, when did I talk? I think I talked about this in Game 1, during Game 1. And I said people are blaming Dubas. People are blaming, yes, you could blame Marner. I feel like you go with Marner and maybe Matthews. But they're not blaming the one person who I think should be dealt with. It's Sheldon Keefe. I'll be real. I feel like if there's anyone to be on the chopping block, it's him. How can you have... I sound like a broken record if you're here from Game 1. But how can you have that... How can Dubas give you that team? You do so well in the regular season, and then just in the playoffs. And how many years has Keefe done that now? 1 or 2? 3 maybe? So it's really, I feel like Keefe needs to go if anyone goes. I mean, yes, Dubas is a yes man. He gave Marner and Matthews his money. John Tavares as well. John Tavares is not an $11 million player. I'm just putting that out there. So that's just me, but that's just the way it is. But no, Keefe needs to go. What do you think about the World Championships? As an Ottawa fan, I'm very happy. Not gonna lie, I did not watch 1 second of it until today. Because why are they showing people kissing on Sportsnet, man? It's kind of sus. Just with how my schedule worked out every day. We got a 2-on-1 here. Eric Stahl, Joel Armia. That might have been one of the worst 2-on-1s I've ever seen. You know, just because of my schedule, timing, and all that, and like my school and all that. So I never was able to really pay attention. Although I paid attention on, like, you know, following up with all the games and all that. What's going on in Canada? They're 0-3 start. You know, and I watched today, and I was very happy that Nick Paul got the goal. Connor Brown with the assist. 2 people are going here from the Jets. This ref's had enough. I don't know what the hell's going on here. There's a little brouhaha after the whistle. You know, and the cool thing with Canada, right, is that a week ago, I was joking with buddies. I'm like, Jesus, we're going to play Egypt next year. When did Brendan Gallagher leave the game? Now he's back. Andrew Kopp's going off here. And Montreal's going on power play. Let's see. What did Andrew Kopp do? Try to find number 9 here. I don't even know what's going on. So, I'm very happy that Canada won. You know, it's a great story. It's a hell of a story, I'll tell you that. But big dub. It was a good overtime. You know what? The thing is, right? The thing is about Nick Paul and Connor Brown is that those 2 spent the entire year in Ottawa's penalty kill. So, I was watching the game, and I think when Canada had a penalty, those 2 were on, and they almost had a chance. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching the Sens game, you know? So, you know, going into overtime, oh, here's Caulfield. He's got a little break. Caulfield with the shot. Hellebuck holds on. 6 0:02 remaining left in the game. So, when they went to 3-on-3 overtime and they put them both out there, I think that was a perfect duo to put out there. They spent the entire year together on the penalty kill. Connor Brown obviously had a longer goal streak than Austin Matthews this year, so how about that? I always like making that joke towards my Leafs friends. Connor Brown with that, he was always on the penalty kill goals, the shorthanded goals for Ottawa this year ramped up near the end of the year once they got their stuff going. So putting them out there, I think obviously was for Gerard Gallant was a gimme. I think that was like a really big gimme, because it's just like you got two free players that can both, are really well or they can be really good players for you offensively, but then also be back on the shorthanded kill, right? So I honestly think that was a great move. So here we go. We have a little break here. Appleton is all alone, really. Yeah, no, I'll be honest. Shots have ramped up here for the Jets in the second period, but the Habs have there haven't been high quality chances. Haven't been high quality. Final minute of the power play, as we're about to 15 seconds away from 5 minutes. As this one should probably be in the record books the way it is right now, or maybe one more goal. But we'll have to see. Anderson tried to go all the way. Ooh, he did kind of give the slash, and now here come the Jets attacking Josh Anderson. Perry is giving it to Appleton there. I think Josh Anderson might be going. Ref is saying Josh Anderson's going. Here we go. See, this is what I like. This is what I like, okay? You get both linesmen going, and then there's one ref in there helping out as well. I've said this. I understand it's a part of their job, and now Adam Lowry wants to go with Anderson. These refs are just not having it. I've said this. I said I want these refs. I want, like, whatever side of the ice the other ref is on should come in and help as well. Anderson kind of did give an extra slash to Hellebuck there, and that's just frustration for Adam Lowry. And those two actually went going at it there. I think both of them are going to go off here. So, yeah. But I like how that second ref went into the second scrum. Let me speak English. And said, hey, let's calm down here. Let's calm down here. So 4-on-4. You know what? The saddest thing about this Mitch Marner CIBC commercial is the fact he's like, share your dreams. I'm like, I bet his dream is to win a series. So Anderson does go off for slashing. So it's 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. And I do believe Paul Maurice was just talking to Hellebuck. He's saying timing-wise. So I think if the Jets have the puck going holding as it goes to 5-on-4 for a power play for the Jets, I have a feeling as the puck goes into the Winnipeg bench there, I have a feeling if Winnipeg has the puck once it becomes a power play, I'm sure Hellebuck will make his way to the bench. There's Bell Center. Less than 5 to go, 4:56, and it's winding down here. It's becoming nighttime. As it's just been that type of a game tonight, honestly. And Montreal, the way it looks right now is Montreal's heading into Game 4 tomorrow night with a 3-0 series lead, and we'll have a chance to sweep. And I'm saying it, man. It will be... I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a flip of what happened in 2019. Case in point, what I'm talking about is, for those who missed it, I said 2019 when Islanders swept the Penguins, Islanders then got swept by the Hurricanes, and the Hurricanes then got swept by the Bruins. So I think it's going to be Jets sweep the Oilers, Jets get swept by the Habs, Habs get swept by their next opponent. which will most likely be the Colorado Avalanche, the way it's looking right now. How did my bracket turn out? My North Division's gone. Yes, I did pick the Leafs. For the amount of hate I have for them, I gave him hope. I literally called it too. I said the Jets had more depth than the Oilers, and I picked the Oilers. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to say, I don't know how my brain went there, but that happened. My East Division, I picked it right, actually. I said, not the games wise, but I did pick the teams. I said the Bruins and the Islanders would win. I was talking to my friends. I said the Islanders are going to beat the Penguins. They're like, no, they're not. I at first when I made my pick, I was like, I gave the Penguins a bit of a bad taste. I was like, nah, these guys are terrible. What are you talking about? But then I was like, okay, they're actually not that bad. But I still thought the Islanders were better. Okay, that is just the most interference I've ever seen, but it was. Then what else? In the West, Vegas, Colorado, that went my way as well. Although I did pick Vegas to win the Cup, and after watching Colorado in the first round in the first two games against Vegas, I don't think that's going to go the way that I thought. So 4-4 is now over. Power play for Winnipeg with 1 minute 20 seconds left. 4:20 remaining in the game. But and then what else? The South, Carolina, and Tampa. Yes. Although I did pick Carolina to win over Tampa, which I don't know exactly why I picked that one either. So I once again question my thoughts. But I actually did really well. The only place where I went wrong was the North Division. Empty net here for Winnipeg. Obviously, I called it. They're going to try and get something towards the goal. Neil Pionk's shot blocked by Philippe Deneau. He's down low. Going to try and go for the empty net. As that doesn't go in. As you still got 30 seconds remaining on the power play. 3:30 remaining in the game. No, I actually did pretty good compared to other people. My friends were saying my bracket was a bit unorthodox. It's definitely in the East, and that puck goes all the way down into the empty net. I don't know who scored. Joel Armia scored. Joel Armia. I don't know why I say Joel. Joel Armia scored, and it's now 5-1 Montreal, and that's gonna do it for tonight. Game over. Actually, well, technically, we still got like 3 minutes left, but it's over now. Yeah, exactly that, 2 minutes. Game over. It's going to go up 3-0 here in Montreal. And I'm so serious. I'm not really serious. But I said this earlier. I said, if you want to be a diabolical Jets fan, you could literally say that you could blame this on Mark Scheifele. Like, you really can. You really can. It's actually kind of silly if you do, though. But I could see your reasoning. Because look how Winnipeg's offense was with him. They had that 3 goals in the first game, right? And the game was actually 5-3 with an empty netter, right? So it was 4-3 technically. Well, it was 5-3, but it was 4-3. But 3 goals with Scheifele in the lineup. Game 2, you could have probably won that. Might have, although I feel like Montreal outplayed them completely. But I'm just saying, there's more offense with Scheifele, right? And then tonight, you have almost your full lineup back with Stastny back in the lineup. I don't know. I find it's a bad way. It's a bad excuse for Jets fans, but it's kind of a reasonable one. Hey, Leafs fans are blaming Marner, so go on out there and blame Scheifele while you're at it. Icing for Montreal here. Or was it offside? 2:45 remaining. That's just diabolical. But it's just the way it is. I spilled my water, did I? Did I spill my water? I don't know if I did. So, they're checking the clock. Just run at 2:45, man. It doesn't matter. This game's over, bro. You know what? I will say this. Speaking about score clocks, I've been to a Montreal Canadiens game once in my life. And what they did to the score clock was the dumbest thing in the world. It's a big thing. It's a big score clock. If you've ever seen it, you know it's big. Like, just on camera or in person, whatever. I don't care. It's massive. And holy cow, we have an article here. Hang on. By the way, why did everyone assume Scheifele was trying to do a dirty hit? It was a bad hit, no one doubt, but I think he was really trying to get the post first. He missed the puck by... To me, the hit... I think it was... You could label it as a dirty hit simply because... It was a suspendable hit. Yeah, no, I completely agree. But I think they labeled it as a dirty hit because of the time it came at. The puck was in the net, and yes, you're right. He was a quarter second late, and I completely see that. But I think just because it was after an empty net goal and the game was over, you know what I mean? So I could see, how people can assume it's a dirty hit. But I felt, I kind of agree though. He was going after the puck, and to be honest, to call it charging was kind of whack. Because technically, charging is if you're going into a hit, multiple strides before you go into a hit. Like, multiple strides, then hit, boom. Scheifele took a lot of strides to get back checking, but then he glided in. It wasn't much of a glide, but he glided in. Yeah. Fireworks? On my life, we're getting fireworks on June 6th. What's June 6th? Or that's gunshots, I don't know. So yeah, no, it was really, honestly, to me, I'm really topsy-turvy with that hit. I'm teeter-totterish. One side, I think it's a dirty hit. The other side, it's But, no, it was suspendable. It's like a good hockey hit on the boards is suspendable. No, yeah, exactly. I think another thing, too, which basically, exploded it. Yeah, no, exactly. No, I completely see that too. The thing is with that hit was with 1:25 remaining in the game, everyone. The thing with the hit without Scheifele is that also what kind of exploded it was the fact that Jake Evans was knocked out cold when he hit the ground. Technically, you can't really blame... Okay, well, nah, actually, hang on here. The injury, him being knocked out cold on the ice was not... It was the result of the hit, but it wasn't on contact of the hit. Jake Evans hit the ground and then became unconscious. Not unconscious, but he got knocked out. That's another thing too, right? But I think because of that, it became a bigger picture. If Jake Evans got up from that hit, it probably would have been maybe 3 games. Or 2. I don't think... Or maybe... Yeah, probably maybe 2 or 3. Maybe not 4, but I think the injury resulted in being 4. So we're in the last 30 seconds here. Montreal 5-1. It's probably going to end that way. As we're going to be here back tomorrow night, 7:50 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel. As the Jets are going to look to stay alive and head back to Winnipeg with a win. The fans, the 2,500 fans in Montreal on their feet. What was that one guy said? 2,500 is going to feel like 25,000, even though the stadium only fits 19,000, sorry. So, there it is. 3-0 the series. Let me change this before this stupid stream crashes. Let's change that. And we'll be back here tomorrow. I don't like how it's tomorrow night. Why does it have to be tomorrow night? Can this not be Monday night? So there it is. Final. Feels like 93. No, if it was 93, the Habs would have 7 overtime wins by now and not 2. Haha. It's funny. So there it is. Game 3 in the books. 5-1 the victory. Final 3-0 Habs. I'm stunned. Here's the thing, right? At the start of the playoffs, people thought it was diabolical that the fact that the Canadiens were in the playoffs and not the Sens. My point is, reverse the roles here. This would be the Sens if just think about it. I'm just joking. Anyways, so big win tonight here for the Habs. Let's get into the final stats and those scores and all that. So here we go. Final stats. GG's all around. Once again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We'll be back here tomorrow night for game number 4. Big game number 4. But the final score, 5-1 for Montreal. In the third period, Nick Suzuki scored the first goal 9 minutes in, assisted by Tyler Toffoli and Cole Caulfield to score his 4th of the playoffs. And then Joel Armia gets the empty netter, his 2nd of the game, 4th of the playoffs as well. Joel Edmondson gets the assist. What's this? Corey Perry and Weber brings some intangible to... Honestly, it's kind of facts. It's kind of facts, though. The face-offs in that... the total shots in that third period were 13-8 for Winnipeg. The total face-offs were 34-32 for Winnipeg, so they won that battle. Montreal technically won the power play battle, going 1 for 5. Winnipeg only 0-2, actually. The hits, 32-23 for Winnipeg, so they brought more of the physicality tonight. But the overall shots remained in Montreal's favor, 33-27. 4 minutes are already gone in the Vegas and Colorado game. Brandon Saad continues his hot streak right now, scoring a minute 50 in. So they are up 1-0 already in that game. So that game is now coming up. So big night there. And heck, big day for Canada, I guess. Canada hockey. I think you should be proud of what happened today. But 5-1, the victory. Absolutely incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Who would have thought that the Montreal Canadiens, who had to play the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round, would be one win away, from the conference finals? What are they calling the rounds? The division final? Like, what are they calling it? This is the division final. So what are they calling the next round? The third round? Can someone confirm that with me? Anyways, my point is, the Montreal Canadiens, Montreal has to be rooting for Vegas. Exactly. No. I said it, man. It's gonna be one of them sweeps. Team sweeps team. That team gets swept by a different team. That team gets swept by a different team. I've said it, man. Look at there's a chair. Why are they putting it? Where's all the chairs? Oh my day. What is this? Oh my days. People got chairs out and everything. What the heck? The things I've seen tonight. Damn, you win some subs. Did I? How many? Let me check. Thanks, y'all, for subbing, man. Honestly, that's so much fun. We're going to be back here tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Like, it could have been 8 p.m. and both games in Winnipeg were 7:30 Eastern. They moved a game in Montreal Eastern time to 8. I sit here and I scratch my head. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Honestly, back tomorrow night. Game number 4. Possibly, but Vegas will be a nightmare for Montreal. Oh, no, both teams are a mess. Both teams are a mess for Montreal, for sure. But that's going to do it for me. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope I see all of you guys back again, because honestly, this was a fun night tonight. Big win. You know what? I like these games. I like these big games like this, 5-1. I mean, it might be boring for the other team, but I like when there's at least high scoring. 6 goals in this game. I like this. I don't like the 1-0 games like we saw in game 2. If we could have this tomorrow night, maybe not the score, but high scoring, I like that as well. All right, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Please leave a like on the stream as well. Also, click that notification bell if you sub so you know I'm streaming tomorrow. Because, I said it, but make sure you know. Go away. I'm being told to go away by Lindsay McDonald. Lindsay McDonald, I'm so sorry. I'm going away now. Also, join the Discord server if you haven't yet. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. See you guys all tomorrow. Game